Today we're going to talk about volume. Volume is how much space a 3D object takes up, or how much it takes to fill a 3D object. So if we look at this first rectangular prism, I can start by just counting the number of cubes it takes to create it. So I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cubes, also known as 12 units cubed, or 12 cubic units. Just like with area, there are some shortcuts we can use in order to make it a little bit faster than just counting all of the blocks. So in this case, I can say that I have 4 blocks along the bottom, and then I have 3 layers tall. So 4 on the bottom times 3 layers equals 12 blocks. The two different ways that I can use to find the volume of a rectangular prism is I can either find the area of the base, that would be saying that the bottom layer takes up 4 in this rectangular prism, and multiply it by the height, which in this case is 3, or I can think about how do I find the area of the base, which is length times width, and then multiply that by the height. So in this case I have a length of 4, a width of 1, and a height of 3. So 4 times 1 is 4, times 3 is 12. If I look at this image over here, I don't have all my blocks drawn in, so the formula can come in handy. So here I have a length of 4, a width of 2, and a height of 2. So I can use that formula, and I can say the area of the base is length times width, so 4 times 2, which is 8, times 2 is going to give me 16. I can also draw in the blocks, in which case I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across the front, and I have 2 layers deep. So here I have 8 times 2. Or I could say that I have 8 across the bottom, but I would have to think about the blocks that I can't see in that back row on the bottom with 2 layers tall. Either way, I end up with 16 blocks, or 16 cubic units. Now, not always is my units and my blocks the same size. For instance, if we look at the same picture and say that each cube or each block has side lengths of 1/4 of a centimeter, it makes it a little bit trickier of a problem. So that says that each cube has a length of 1/4 a centimeter, has a width of 1/4 of a centimeter, and has a height of 1/4 of a centimeter. So with that information, I can say that the height here is 1/4 plus 1/4, which is equal to 1/2 a centimeter. The length is 4 1/4, so 1/4 4 times is 1 centimeter. And the width is again 1/4 plus 1/4, or 1/2 of a centimeter. Using my formula, I would say length 1 centimeter times width 1/2 a centimeter. 1 times 1/2 is 1/2, times height, which is 1/2 a centimeter. 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. So it would end up with 1/4 centimeters cubed is my total volume. The other way I can think about it is that I already counted that there were 16 total cubes. So if I can find the area of 1 cube, I just need to multiply that 16 times. So to find the volume of 1 cube, I would do length times width times height. So in this case, that's 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4. 1/4 times 1/4 is 1/16. 1/16 times 1/4 is another 16 times 4, which gives us 64. So 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 is 1/64 of a cubic centimeter. So each of these cubes has a volume of 1/4 centimeters cubed. We said before that there are 16 cubes here. So that means that I need 1/64 16 times. So 1/64 times 16 is going to give me 16/64, which I can then simplify to 1/4. So you can see that either method I choose gives me the same volume here of 1/4 cubic centimeters. Go ahead and try solving this one on your own using both methods, and then enter your answer onto Google Classroom. Good luck!